roughly 8 minutes apiece. Try and keep it trim and precise. I know we did have a group volunteer to go first, so is that okay? So then we'll have a second, and after that it can be popcorn style. So the group that has volunteered to go first, feel free to come on up, and without much else, we'll get started. I'm excited. I gotta pee.
Put this in the middle. Not sure if it's going to pick up anything.
Everyone ready? Well, good afternoon. My name is Becky Hopper.
I'm Sam Salamone.
I'm Kira Fritsch. And I'm Kara Jansen.
And we are very excited to share our renovation design of the Down on the Farm exhibit. As you can see, we have updated your logo, which would be featured in the space. Here's our concept statement. Generally, it states our main points that we made with the renovation. We really wanted to focus on keeping it very hands-on so the kids can learn, but also include the sustainability and eco-friendly options such as insulation, lighting, turbine power, and recycling. So overall, we've used a lot of bright colors and hands-on activities that will make a lively environment.
Being cost conscious, we wanted to utilize a lot of the same wall placements that you already have in your space as to not have you pay more. But we did also make some modifications to those elements. The main areas that we have are seating for parents to come in, a garden area, interactive wind turbine, the energy conservation house, and we moved the animal placement, as you'll see later on in the presentation.
And we named them for you. So, Jackson the pony and Mary Beth the cow.
Okay, so we have 3 elevations. This one is the front of the house where you can see we kept the solar panel. Next we have an interior view. We decided to put a track lighting on the outside of the window to shine in to show a different type of lighting, just utilizing day lighting. And then the wind turbine, which I will talk about more later.
So here's the entry view to the exhibit. We have those 4 main features that we were mentioned before. So Kira will start us off by talking about the garden area on the right, and then mention our furry friends on the left. Kara will take over by talking about the wind turbine that we've added and its technology that we've incorporated to help with the sustainability. And then Sam will wrap up inside the house and show what we've done with the space.
So the first main thing that you come across as you enter the exhibit is our new garden area. This features planter boxes with faux plants and crops that the kids can grow. It would use this play foam material, which is like Play-Doh, but it has a grainy substance. It's not sticky, it doesn't make a mess, and it doesn't harden, so it's always malleable. The kids can go around the planter boxes and pretend to actually plant plastic vegetables into the garden and then pick them when they're ripened. We provided little signs for each of the rows of crops that can be changed. We have carrots, corn, and cucumbers as our local to Wisconsin. Also, our furry friends, as Becky mentioned, have moved placements but are still visible because what farm isn't a farm without animals?
Okay, so as you can see, we've added the wind turbine and kept the solar panels on top. We wanted to show another route for energy. And it'll be interactive. There's going to be a hand crank for the kids so they can pump it, and it'll spin slowly so no one will get hurt. And as it spins, there's going to be a lighting that will go from the wind turbine into the energy house so you can see the energy being transferred inside to turn on the lights.
So this is the interior of the energy conservation house. And as you can see, we've made several updates. We've added new chairs and a table along with one of our featured lamp lighting selections. We have 3 features, so there'll be the table lamp, the recessed light, and then we'll have track lighting to simulate daylight coming through the window. And we also have featured a recycling area, which you can see 2 of the bins there. There'd be 4 bins, one for waste, one for aluminum, one for plastic, and one for paper. And there'd be bottles and all of the supplies on that bookshelf there so kids can learn about recycling and actually do it in the process.
So here are the materials that we've used in the space. In the top right corner, you can see that we used white and light blue paint for the exterior of the house. And then the top left corner. The top right corner, we have the teal, orange, and grayish blue, which are featured inside of the house. We chose an inexpensive paint that we could use that's still no VOC and low odor, so that it's still eco-friendly and that it's that example of sustainability that we're looking for. We've also chosen low-budget, repurposed children's furniture, such as the chairs, the bookshelf, and the small table. And then, as Sam mentioned, we use 3 different types of energy-efficient lighting. There's the track lighting to simulate the daylighting outside of the house. There's the recessed can, which it currently exists in the house, so we would just replace the bulb with an LED fixture. And then the small lighting fixture on the table, which is also farm-themed. And they would all feature energy-efficient bulbs and utilize LED lighting and include information so that the kids can read about it and then learn from that as well. And then our last piece of information that we've included is the soundscaping panels. As you can see in our first elevation, there were clouds floating. Not only does it add to the farm feel, but it also provides a sound barrier from the other exhibits so that it's low cost because it would be handmade and use sound absorbing materials, and it adds to the feel of the exhibit, but it would also keep it just a little bit quieter. And then we have our total cost estimate. As we mentioned, we tried to use refurbished furniture, low-cost paint. On the back wall, we featured a mural of a farm, which we would hope to have either a local artist or students from the campus donate their time. So we just have the cost provided for the materials. We also have the recycling bins, which Sam had mentioned, and then we have the windmill, which would also be donated as well, just the supplies, the signage, and then the garden area. And our total cost came out to be a little over $1,500. So that has been our exhibit. I hope you enjoyed looking at it, and please let us know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.